The economy. And so people always, I kind of like this type of graphic because people complain about economists on the one hand and on the other hand. And you've heard this stereotype of economists, right? They can never make up their mind. They're always talking about on the one hand and the other hand. And this is because one of the things that's most essential to economics and financial markets is the concept of an equilibrium, right? There always is something on the one hand and something on the other hand. You know, on the one hand, we've got strong jobs, strong consumption. On the other hand, you know, things are still pretty bad in Ukraine, and food prices are shooting up, and will China ever actually get back to being normal and producing things, and this, you know, inflation and is going crazy. So you really do have these different types of forces in economics, and you know, if you're a physicist, you know, it's almost like you have two rocket ships pulling in opposite directions, and you're wondering where it's all going to land. So economists aren't just wishy-washy. They really are trying to understand what's going on both sides to come up with a market equilibrium. And so that's what, like, whenever the reason why unemployment is the way it is because there's an equilibrium between the supply and the demand for jobs, right? And so there are different forces on both of those sides. And it's very important in finance and investing because, again, there's the one hand and other hand kind of different things. There's good news and bad news, and it all averages out to give people the market prices that we have now. And so that's where, I don't know, I hope this is helpful to you. I think it's a really deep concept that helps you understand a lot about not just economics and why they are the way they are, but also markets and why people can never predict the future with any accuracy because all of this information is already built into markets. There's whenever, for every price, right, there always has to be a buyer and a seller, and they have to agree on that price. And so that type of agreement is how you incorporate all the good news and all the bad news and come up with something in the middle that everybody agrees is the best guess.